Welcome to the virtual Jim Beam National Talent Search in the heart of the New West, the Stampede City, the limitless reserves of musical energy, Calgary, Alberta. I'm Josie Dye from Indie 88 Radio, and I'm your national host for all 8 city webisodes for this wonderful new series, showcasing Canada's best new indie artists. It's produced by the folks at Canadian Music Week, who've been uncovering talent and launching stars for 37 years. This program is a passion-driven response to the shutdown of venues during this pandemic. CMW's annual live talent search, which has thrived via a national community of clubs, has moved in studio. Sound measures are keeping the sound alive. All participants have complied with public health guidelines on 6-foot social distancing, disinfecting surfaces, washing hands, and wearing masks when not performing. They're spaced out in a good way, and some shots are tailored to visually erase the space. You, the online audience, will vote for your favorites, helping determine who will perform at CMW Jim Beam Indie Awards. There are no losers, as all 40 bands will be playing in the Canadian Music Week Festival in 2021. We'll need you to stay tuned until the end of the webisode to cast your vote. We also want you to have the chance to see these bands play live. So, enter for your chance to win our fan sweepstakes at indies.ca. That's INDIES.ca. And now a big thank you to our sponsor. None of this would have been possible without Jim Beam Bourbon and the support of our local partners, X92.9, our media partner, Beetroot, and the National Music Centre, Studio Bell. We hope our fans are enjoying the limited supply of exclusive Jim Beam Canadian Music Week gear for the show. Remember to rock responsibly. Now let's give a warm virtual welcome to our host in Calgary, coming to you from the National Music Centre.
Hi, I'm Haley Muir, a musician and radio broadcaster based here in Calgary, Alberta, on Treaty 7 territory, and I'm here today at the beautiful Studio Bell, home of the National Music Centre, to chat with all 5 bands who will be representing the Calgary market in the 2020 virtual Jim Beam Talent Search. Today I'm with Kyle of the band Youngbloods, who are based in Lethbridge. Hi, Kyle.
Hello, hello.
Thanks for making the very early morning drive up here.
Our pleasure.
It's probably been a while since you've been up at 4 a.m. to do something band related.
It's been a while since it's been 4 a.m. period.
Yeah, right? Well, thanks for making the trip up. And I know you're based in Lethbridge, so maybe tell me a little bit about the band Youngbloods, how you guys formed, and what you get up to in Lethbridge in the normal time.
Sure. Yeah, we're kind of just a bunch of guys that we all played with each other in other bands, and we kind of all got sick of our other projects and decided, hey, you guys are cool, and kind of formed a little band. The rest is history.
Tell us a bit about the track that you're going to be recording and shooting a video for today.
So the track we decided to go with is called Shot in the Dark. It's off our newest album that we just released this past year. It's just kind of got a little bit of everything that I think we have to offer, from some pop punk choruses to some heavy hitting breakdowns to a little bit of hip hop influenced stuff. And I just think we thought it kind of just summed us up as a whole the best. So yeah.
Well, great. You're in good hands. You're in a great studio here at Studio Bell. What are you most excited about for this experience?
Well, being here is really awesome. First of all, this is a really cool space. Remember, we drove up this morning and we kind of, had to pick our jaws up off the ground a little bit. So, and just an opportunity to play and show people what we've got to offer is the main thing for us. We love playing, and any new places we can play is a bonus.
If anybody watching is unfamiliar with you guys, how can they find out more about you online?
You can follow us on Instagram at Youngbloods Official, Facebook, Youngbloods. We're on Spotify, pretty much all the social medias, and other than Twitter. I don't think we have a Twitter, but yeah, just kind of all the typical stuff.
Awesome. Well, good luck today. Good luck in the talent search, and we'll catch you back out in the real world when things open up.
Heck yes.
Awesome. Thanks, Kyle.
Yeah, thank you.
just awoke the mass. We're rising up to set your empire to ash. We're tired of cleaning up the messes you make through the decisions you take. We're not afraid. Closer to our grace. Until the dying, prepare to take. You take from us. You no longer die. And so will your rise. Can't your reign is over. We are not afraid. 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 We're not afraid. We're not afraid. Closer to our graves until our dying breath you take. We are not afraid. Closer to our grave until our dying breath you take. You no longer die. Yet will your life. Yeah, your reign is over. You no longer die. And so will your life. Yet your reign is over.
Today I'm here with John Martin of John Martin and Lover. Hi, John.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, thanks. You guys are based in Lethbridge, so thanks for taking the quick rip up the highway today. Tell me a little bit about the band and its formation, who's involved, your kind of vibe. What have we got going on?
You bet. So we got together last year, which it seems like 5 years ago. So I kind of wanted to start a new thing and to work on some of the newer songs that I've been doing in kind of the Americana alt country vein. And so some of my good friends that had special skills got a phone call and we had some drinks and then decided that we would start a band. And so, and so there we are.
And now you're here.
There we are.
So you're recording a song today, you're doing a video. Tell me a little bit about the song that you guys are going to be recording.
Sure. The song's called Bluebird, and actually I don't think I've told anybody about the story of it at all. But my wife and I had a baby in May, and it seems like a long time ago. And we were trying to think up names while we were driving back from Los Angeles in February. And I said, and we weren't going to name him anything weird. And I said, we should give him the middle name Bluebird. And I was like kind of serious and kind of laughing. And then we didn't end up having that be his middle name. And then so eventually I was writing a song, and sometimes it happens just, as you're falling asleep at night or just before you go to bed, it's like, oh, that's a cool line for a song or like for something. Maybe I'll write it down. And then you end up 10 minutes later and like, what just happened? I have a song now. And so that song kind of came from this. So
Awesome.
It's sort of and kind of about my little baby. So
Well, that's lovely. Good luck with recording. Good luck with the whole talent search. If you want to let folks know where they can find info about your band, you can do that.
You bet. Okay, you can find us on Instagram and Facebook at John Martin and Lovers, or just regular old on Spotify and everything as well. And new record coming out next year. And all right.
Awesome. Thanks, John. Good luck.
Thank you.
Tell me, did your ship come in, rescued by an echoing hull? Still haunting, sleeping night, covering for tired eyes. Like reaching across the sea, it's the same for everyone to learn how to be just who they're supposed to. But I don't always understand things I ought to, the things I ought to. So fly easy like a bluebird through the clear blue. Fly like there's nothing there but you, but like there's nothing there but you, like there's nothing there but you. Oh, we all lose inside, casting votes into the foul. Did you ever understand the tiny voices that reprimand you? Well, don't they tie you bored and unimportant, like wanting to be free? It's the same for everyone to learn how to be just who they're supposed to. But I don't always understand the things I ought to, the things I ought to. So fly easy like a bluebird through the clear blue. Fly like there's nothing there but you, but like there's nothing there but you, like there's nothing there but you. Chalk one up to letting down expectations all around you. Well, don't they're unimportant. Beauty in a simple smile, beauty that makes all turn wild. Oh, these are the days we'll remember, like finding your missing piece. It's the same for everyone to learn how to be just who they're supposed to. But I don't always understand the things I ought to, the things I ought to. So fly easy like a bluebird through the clear blue. Fly like there's nothing there but you, but like there's nothing there but you, like there's nothing there but you. Fly easy like a bluebird, there's nothing there but you, there ain't nothing there but you. No.
I'm with Justine Giles. Hi, Justine.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, great. Thanks for hanging out with me. Safe distance away.
Safe distance.
All the safety precautions. So you're originally from Sudbury, Ontario.
Yes.
And now you're based in Calgary. Tell me a little bit about what brought you to Calgary and how it's been for you.
Yeah, that's a great question. I feel like my musical journey's kind of taken me all over Canada for various shows and opportunities. I was very lucky to meet many artists in Toronto through a music program. And so I thought I would come out here for a fresh start in my personal and professional life. And everyone's been great out here.
So for anybody who's watching who's maybe not familiar with your music, do you want to tell us a little bit about your vibe and your influences and that kind of thing?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like it's kind of changing over time. But my roots are very much 90s artists, Sheryl Crow, Alanis Morissette. I think some of my previous releases have been a little bit more on the Sarah McLachlan side, but I'm trying to experiment and maybe delve into a Jagged Little Pill record in the next couple of years. So,
Nice.
yeah,
Lean into the punk side of things.
I think so. Cool.
Tell us a bit about the song that you're going to be recording today.
Yeah, so my song is called I'm Done, and the song has been recorded and released, so it is out there if people want to hear the recorded version in studio. It's been on CBC radio and that kind of thing, and it's a song I'm super proud of that I wrote by myself, and it's an empowering song, and I think a lot of people can relate.
Amazing. Well, that's great. Good luck with
Thank you.
the talent search and the recording and the video and everything today. If anyone wants to find out more about you and maybe listen to some of your music, how can people find you?
So people can look up Justine Giles, Giles, JustineGiles.com. Justine Giles on Facebook, Instagram, it's Ms. MS Justine Giles, and Spotify, all that kind of stuff.
Awesome. Well, good luck today. Good luck in the future. And whenever there's live gigs again, I'm sure we'll see you out there in the real world.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Justine.
Be the one you wish good morning. She'll be the one you kiss good night. Dark in here, hard not to feel the gloom, but I know I'll feel fine by the afternoon. I was waking up to you, my alarm, but you were never really here in my arms. You sure had a hold on me, and it's really still a mystery. Oh, I've been so blind, a whole other you in my mind. Didn't wanna see the light. It's fun to fantasize, but hearts and minds ain't a prize to be won. So I guess that I am done. You'll be the one for me to lean on. I'll confide and confess too much. Let you in on my dark inner world, but I know you're too rough with my little girl. I was vulnerable with you, with my heart, but you were never really here in my arms. You sure had a hold on me, and it's really still a mystery. Oh, I've been so blind, a whole other you in my mind. Didn't wanna see the light. It's fun to fantasize, but hearts and minds ain't a prize to be won. So I guess that I am done. I am done. I am done. You sure had a hold on me, and it's really still a mystery. How I've been so blind, a whole other you in my mind. Didn't wanna see the light. It's fun to fantasize, but hearts and minds ain't a prize to be won. So I guess that I am done. I am done. I am done.
Today I'm chatting with an old friend, a high school friend, Jay Bocott of Rooks. So nice to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, thanks for coming down. How are you doing?
Great.
Good.
Yeah, things
Awesome.
have been good.
You're excited about this whole wild studio day you're gonna have today?
Yeah, it's exciting to do something big. for once. We've been sitting at our houses a lot, so.
Yeah, I was going to ask how the last little bit has been for you as a musician with few, if any, live gigs. What have you been up to?
We've been doing some live streams. I've done a few myself at my house, and I've done curbside concerts, which is a big thing in Calgary here, and some private functions in backyards and stuff. But
keep them busy. And you've lived in a couple different spots in Alberta. How has the province in itself and the different places that you've lived kind of shaped your music?
Well, I lived in Medicine Hat for 12 years, and it's kind of a historic town. There's a train line that runs right through town and a bunch of historic buildings. And I got my first gig there at a bar called the Silver Buckle, and I played there for 5 years every Friday night. Just a bunch of covers and whatever people wanted to hear, but that's how I cut my teeth for sure. And then I moved back to Calgary about 4 years ago. And then I started playing more original music again. But
for anybody watching who'd like to get in touch with you or follow you, see what you're up to, how can folks find out about Rooks?
We have a website, wearerooks.com. There's a merch store and all that stuff on there, so check it out.
Awesome. And an album coming in November.
Yeah,
awesome.
Soon, November 6th.
Great. And whenever live touring and performances happens again, I'm sure lots of folks will come out and see you. And
we'll be ready.
Yeah,
we'll be
perfect.
ready to gig.
Plenty of time to practice. Awesome. Well, nice to see you. Thanks for chatting. Good luck with the shoot today and the tune.
Thanks.
Awesome. Today I'm here with Chrissy Feniak, a country musician who's based in Drayton Valley, Alberta, but does spend a lot of time here in Calgary as well. Hi, Chrissy.
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
Great. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. Thanks for making the trip out. It's great to see you today. You look amazing.
Thank you.
Dressed all up. I wanted to ask you, because I know you've been singing for pretty much your whole life. And I'm curious what your childhood was like growing up singing, and who the kind of influences were for you in your early music life.
Oh, gosh, since I was 3 years old, I've always looked up to strong females. I just love a good, power woman. And I think when I was 3 years old, I was singing Redneck Woman.
Nice.
In the back seat. There was no nursery rhymes for me. It was country music right off the hop.
So your parents were supportive early on?
Yeah.
Awesome.
My parents have always been so supportive.
That's so helpful. And now, however many years later, here you are, taking part in this talent search. How did you get involved with this whole thing?
Well, Canadian Music Week is so amazing to me because I love that, it's all genres and there's so much talent in Canada, and I love that, they showcase everything. So when I stumbled upon the contest, I was so excited to apply, and feel so blessed to be a part of it.
Amazing. And like I mentioned, you're a country singer, mostly in the country world. Who are some of your kind of modern country influences or people that you look up to?
I love Casey Musgraves.
I thought you were going to say that.
Maren Morris, Lucy Silvas. There's so many, but those are definitely my top three.
Amazing. I mean, we are truly living in the time of Casey. So, so tell us a bit about the song that you're going to be recording here today and shooting a video for.
Yeah, the song I'm going to be recording is called Wrong Side of Midnight. I wrote it a year ago with my friend Olivia Wick, and it's sort of about when a guy texts you in the after hours and you're like, you know what, just do not bother with me. So I'm excited.
Amazing. Is that a new song for you?
It is, and it's going to be
Great.
released in a few months as well.
Oh, that's so exciting. Well, if anybody who's watching today wants to keep tabs on you and find out more about you, how can they find out about you on the internet?
You can just go to my website, chrissyfeniak.com, and all of my social media is linked on there.
Amazing. Thank you so much. This has been a pleasure to chat with you today. Good luck with the recording and the video and the rest of the talent search. I'm sure you'll do great.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Chrissy.
Well, I guess you can't take a hint. Try to be nice, but you just won't quit. If I made an excuse, you'd miss all the clues. So I gotta be blunt and just say, hey, don't bother calling me on the wrong side of midnight. You're a big talker, keeping me up until the morning sunrise. When the day comes round, you'll be back in the shadows again, making me wish you stayed. And be smart, guy, if you just used to it. Let me know when you get there. Don't side of midnight. You're a big, big talker, keep me up until the morning sunrise. Yeah, don't bother calling me on the wrong side of midnight. You're a big talker, keeping me up until the morning sunrise. When the day comes round, you'll be back in the shadows again, making me miss you. Stay there, you big smart guy, if you just used to it. Let me know when we get there. Don't bother. Don't bother calling me on the wrong side of midnight. Don't bother. Don't bother calling me on the wrong side of midnight.
Hey, I'm Josie Dye. Thanks for hearing out all your local groups in our virtual talent search. Now it's time to hand control over to you, the audience. It's your chance to vote. So find the vote button on the Calgary page. Click the button beside your favorite band. Now you've increased their chance to become our 2020 virtual Jim Beam National Talent Search winner. You can pick one band per city, so be sure to check out the other city webisodes too. On behalf of Canadian Music Week, we would like to thank our presenting sponsor, Jim Beam Bourbon, and local partners X92, Beetroot, and the National Music Center, Studio Bell, as well as the band, our hosts, of course, and you, the audience. Next stop, Edmonton. Until then, stay safe and rock on, and social distance the length of a hockey stick.